Hi everyone, welcome back to Therapeutic Bridges. This is Shayna. I'm a licensed clinical social worker based out of Los Angeles, California, and today I wanted to hop on to talk about the four main reasons why I think therapy might not be currently working for you. So the first reason that therapy might not be working for you currently goes back to something I talked about in my last video, which is the importance of the therapeutic relationship. So this is the relationship, the bond that you have with your therapist, and it can account for 25 to 35% of positive therapeutic outcomes, which is a pretty big part. So if you're not sure if therapy is working for you right now, you might want to reevaluate this relationship and see if it's a good match for you. A second reason why therapy might not be working out for you currently may be depending on the model or the therapeutic orientation that the therapist is using with you. So as therapists, we are a very diverse group of people with diverse education and background, and the models that we use or the way in which we approach therapy is all sort of different. And so some models have been around for a very long time and some are newer. So newer models look like something like dialectical behavioral therapy or EMDR, eye movement desensitization and reprocessing therapy. Older models are psychodynamic and sometimes cognitive behavioral therapy. So it really depends on which model your therapist is using, and you should be having a conversation with them about the model and if it's working for you, if it's something that fits with your personality and your needs. A third reason why therapy might not be working for you currently is one that's a little bit hard to hear, but it is, are you doing the work? Are you putting in the effort? Are you doing your homework? Very often therapists will assign homework based on your session, and this is work that you need to complete in between sessions to make sure that you're learning new concepts and ideas and putting them into practice. This is where I talk about therapy being like going to the gym. If you want to see results at the gym, you have to put in the work, you have to put in the practice, and same goes for therapy. So I have a friend recently who told me that she wasn't sure that her therapist was working out for her. I asked her why, and she said she wasn't sure, but that she had had some homework assigned to her and she's been avoiding doing the homework. And so I gently called her out on, it seems like you're not doing the work, so how can you expect the therapy to work if you don't do the work? So that's the third thing to consider. Are you putting in the appropriate amount of work that you need to be in order to see results? And the final reason why therapy might not be working for you at this time, again, might be a little bit hard to hear, but is something that is worth examining, is are you ready? Are you ready for change? If you're not ready for change, it's going to be very hard to get change. And sometimes our experiences as human beings, the pain that we've experienced, our stories, they become so ingrained in us that it becomes a part of our identity. And change feels so scary because it can feel like a change to the fundamental core of your identity. So it really takes you being ready to take a look at that in order to progress in therapy. Hope this was helpful. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.